Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is just going to be a chit chat talking about my upcoming wedding that is going to be on November 25th. We are at 97 days, so we are under 100 days now. A lot of stuff coming together, so I just kind of wanted to tell you where we're at, and maybe I'll show you a couple pictures here and there. I'm not actually going to vlog it or anything, but I just haven't done an update on the wedding in a while, so we have had some updates. Let's start. Where did we last leave you? We had picked out our wedding food. I showed you guys we were at the tasting at our venue. So we decided to do chicken marsala or rosemary sirloin, and then they'll get mixed veggies and garlic mashed potatoes with salad. And we did go to the cake tasting, and we tried out a bunch of flavors. It was amazing. We ended up doing a 3-tiered cake, and so it was hard, but basically with a 3-tier cake, they're going to let us choose 2 flavors. So you don't get to choose, you're just, as one of the wedding guests, you just get a piece of cake handed to you. So the top tier is the small one that we're going to keep for our anniversary cake, and we're going to put it in our freezer. The girls said a year that they're not as good, so maybe after a month or so. And then the middle tier will be different, and then the bottom tier will be the same as the top tier. So the top and the bottom tiers are Ben's choice. They were chocolate with chocolate mousse. And inside of the chocolate mousse, they're putting peanut butter cups crushed up. It was pretty delicious. And then the middle tier, which is the one I got to choose. You guys know I love lemon. I've mentioned it several times. So the middle tier is going to be lemon cream, or lemon poppy seed cake with lemon cream in between with cut up strawberries inside the lemon cream. I like tart stuff and sweet stuff, and I love tart candies, and Ben likes chocolate and peanut butter. So I think it's going to work out really well. Hopefully our guests agree. So it's going to be 3-tiered round cake, and it's going to be just like an off-white color, kind of plain, kind of like rhinestone-y looking stuff. It's like a rope of rows of rhinestones. And so we're going to get that for around the bottom of each tier. It'll be something kind of like this. Do you see how there's like a little metal brooch in the center and then a feather? Something like that. So it'd be kind of plain with one little metal brooch with the feather, and then around the base of each tier there's going to be gold and like silver rhinestones around them. So that's what we decided to do for the cake, and those are the flavors. Our wedding's going to be about 100 people. I think we're inviting somewhere around 120, 130, but we're hoping to stay under 100 because a lot of the people we're inviting are out of state. So we're not sure who's going to come. I guess the more the merrier, but our budget is at 100 people. So anything over 100 would mean we would have to up the budget. That's okay. You know, it would be great if more people could come, but you guys understand, right? Everything is written, our estimates are all for 100 chairs and 100 chair ties and 100 tablecloths for 100 people, that kind of stuff. So I already told you we decided on linens. We're doing the black solid linens with gold sequins runners down the center of the round tables. And then I'll have to show you, I'll walk over and show you in just a second, the centerpieces that we made. If you didn't know, our wedding is Great Gatsby themed. It's a lot of 1920s and really glamorous, like ostrich feathers and rhinestones and pearls and gold, and because I just think it's really cool. So I also got my dress delivered. I vlogged that experience in May, and it took a few months to get here. Finally picked it up, and the other day my sisters, my maid of honor, helped me put it on, and it was too small. Yeah. I'm only up a few pounds from when I got it in May, but it won't button. I mean, she was like, suck in. I'm like, and it would not button in the back. So it fits everywhere except the back, above the back of the bra. I don't know if my shoulder blades got fat, but apparently they did, so maybe my boobs got bigger. I'm not sure. All I know is it wouldn't zip. So what we have to do is Ben and I have started trying to eat a little better. And 97 days is a lot of days. You can make a big difference in your body in 97 days. So that's on the plan. We're supposed to be getting a gym membership to get into that dress. All of my bridesmaids have ordered their dresses, and they all have them now. I am currently shopping to get them some jewelry as their bridesmaid gift, maybe some hair accessories. For my dress, I still don't have a sash. My cousin gave me her sash from her wedding dress, but it was a little too ivory, a little too yellow for my dress because my dress is soft white. So it's not like white, but it's not yellow, it's not ivory either. And so her sash won't work, but what I'm going to do is take that sash over to someone who makes them at an alteration shop nearby and be like, can you make this, but in, you know, off more of a white shade, and I'll bring my dress in and everything. And then I also need a veil, which my grandma's supposed to help me make. And then I need shoes and jewelry for me, and I need to pick a hairstylist and decide how I want to wear my hair, which is going to depend on what kind of hair accessory and what kind of veil I end up using. So there's a lot of things riding on that hairstyle, so I need to decide that pretty soon. I've been Pinteresting like crazy. I think every bride does. I've also been to some antique shops. I picked up a couple things. I picked up like an old-fashioned like mirror with comb and brush for like the women's restroom at the event. I picked up an old-looking telephone that's actually an Avon cologne. Ugh, it smelled so bad. I didn't know it was a cologne thing. I thought it was an old-fashioned phone. I'll show you guys in a minute. And I like made the mistake of twisting the top because it looked like it came off, so I twisted it, and out came this like awful cologne. It got all over my hands. It was like literally 30 to 40-year-old cologne. So gross. And it followed me around. I like washed my hands and it still followed me around later that day. So we also ordered our invitations. Invitations are supposed to be probably delivered around 2 months before the wedding, because you expect your RSVPs, people to just say, yes, I'm coming and this is what kind of food I want, by like 3 weeks before the wedding. You kind of need to know, like the linens place wants to know how many chair covers, how many chair ties do you need, you know, all that stuff. So we ordered our invitations, and I'll show you what those look like too. This is not the actual invitation. We actually got them from Zazzle.com, Z-A-Z-Z-L-E. But yeah, they're black and gold, very 1920s. And it says on their formal reception to follow. Wedding will be formal. Anyway, we figured out the tuxes and everything for the groomsmen. I think I told you guys that. And we are working on the next step, which is figuring out some final details, some more decor. I need to finish up like the table numbers, place cards, the name cards that are going to sit on the table that say what your name is, what table you're at, and then like whether you ordered the chicken or the steak. And then also we need to work on making little menus. We're considering doing gold chargers on the tables, like those big gold plates that go underneath your plate, because our dinner is plated. So what that means is when you sit down at your table, maybe for the first hour that you're in the ballroom, your table will just be a black tablecloth with a gold runner and some glasses, maybe like a butter knife or something, and maybe your silverware and a napkin. But if we do the gold chargers, at least there will be like some gold like tying in the table, and then when the plate gets brought out, it'll sit on top of the big gold charger. So otherwise the tables will just be kind of more bare. That's okay too. I just contacted the florist, so we haven't even talked to the florist at all. We did make our own centerpieces because the budget, you know, we just wanted to save a little money there. So she's going to be doing our bouquets and stuff. So I reached out to them. We have to make an appointment. And also today we're meeting with our photographer for the last time before the wedding. We already did our engagement photos with them, so we've already met. We already have an established relationship, but what we're going to do is discuss whether we're going to do the first look. So let me know below if you guys have any opinions on the first look. The first look is, rather than the first time that the groom sees the bride being when she's just stepping out from, you know, whatever, and walking down the aisle. That would be the first time he sees her. Instead of doing that, where you would take the photos after the wedding to save that moment where the bride and groom see each other for the first time, to doing it an alternative way, which is the more like a little bit more of a more modern way. The first look is where you take the photos together before the wedding. So the photographer will actually film you to seeing each other for the first time privately, and then you'll take your couples photos before, and then you'll be able to get some of the photos out of the way before the ceremony, so that once the ceremony is over, you may take a few photos at sunset, like ours is going to be at sunset, but for the most part, we're going to be able to just have cocktail hour with our guests and socialize and stuff. So anyway, I'm just going to shoot over to the room where we have all the decorations and show you a few things I picked up. Okay, so sorry the lighting is worse in here, but do you see these tall black vases? And then we have pearls with hydrangea looking things, and then feathers. So those are going to be on the center of every table. They're actually a couple feet tall plus the feathers, so they're pretty big. These gold ones I've showed before, they're going to be in the entryway to the ballroom. We got a coat rack. And we have a few like older hats on there. We still have our white trees that I have yet to decorate. I don't know how I want to decorate those. Here is the old phone I was talking about that I'm going to put up in the entryway, just to kind of make it look kind of themey. I have my dress. It doesn't actually crease in the center when I straighten it out, but it's got the see-through sleeves, and it is just kind of long and sheer here. But yeah, when I straighten this out, it's not actually curved or anything. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Enter my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I will post a link below, and it is open until August 29th. Thanks for watching. Bye.